What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, today, guys, we are going down the rabbit hole with a pick-a-pile on what's the deal, or well, I really want to say what's the truth with this person. So this person, let's kind of get into this just a little bit before we get going here. This person could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a lover, an ex-lover, somebody you're interested in, a crush. This could be somebody you're interested in building business with. So just understanding that the energy's coming through. This is not necessarily a love reading. However, it will be whatever source deems it to be in regards to those people. The people, okay? So I'm going to do 4 piles today. I don't usually do 4 piles, but I definitely felt the need to do 4 piles today. Don't know why. So I'm going to hopefully not make them super long, but I need to get another pick a card pile out on the channel. So make sure you guys, if you're interested in supporting the channel, check out the description box down below. All of that is linked down below. You're not required to donate by any means. It is helpful, yes, but allowing me your time and interacting with my videos is a blessing enough. So make sure you guys are interacting with the videos so you guys do get your energy. Like when I connect with your energy like that, it helps me get better readings for you guys. So don't be afraid to comment down below. Let me know what's going on, okay? So also, guys, I just want to say thank you to all of my returning subscribers, all of my new subscribers, all of my OGs, my new Gs, anybody that supports me in any one way, shape, or form. You guys are so wonderful, helping me make my dreams come true. And I love you guys, and I just want to thank you so very much. So let's get into it before we take too much more time here. Source, what messages do you have for the collective pick-a-pile 1, 2, and 3? What is the truth about the person that's on their mind? What is the truth about the person that's on their mind? The collective pick-a-pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. My bad. What is on their mind? Right? What's going on? What's the truth about this person? What do we not see but need to know for the collective pick-a-pile 1, 2, 3, and 4? What is the truth about this person? What is the truth about this person that's on their mind? Okay. What is the truth about this person for the collective pick-a-pile 1, 2, 3, and 4? Heard one more, and then we'll get into it, guys. What is the deal, the truth with this person that's on the collective's mind? Pick a pile 1, 2, 3, and 4 for pile 1. What is the truth about this person for pile 1, source? Okay, I heard they want this one. Okay, I'm going to make sure I get these all in frame here, guys, because I could turn them to match the camera, huh? Okay, for pile number 2, what is the truth about the person that's on their mind for pile number 2? Okay, so pile number 2, you had a stack of cards coming out. So like that. Okay, what is the truth about this person for pile number 3? The person that's on their mind for pile number 3. This one and this one. Thank you, source. Okay. And what is the truth about this person for pile number 4, source? Pile number 4. Thank you. Okay. For pile number 1, what other messages do you have for pile number 1? Thank you, source. Okay, I'm going to do 4 cards of these ones, so I'll get one more for you, pile 2. For pile number 2, what is the truth about this person that's on their mind, source? Okay, thank you. Pile number 3, what is the truth about this person that's on their mind, source? Okay, thank you. Okay, and pile number 4, what is the truth about this person that's on their mind for the collective? Okay, thank you, source. More messages for pile number 1. What is the truth about this person that's on their mind, source? Thank you. Okay, and pile 2, you're done. So pile number 3, what is the truth about this person that's on their mind, source? What is the truth about this person that's on their mind? Okay. So you're done. Yeah, you're done, pile 3. Okay, and I think I need one more for 1 and 2 more for 4. Okay. So what is the truth about this person for pile number 4, Source? Okay, thank you. You want this one? Yeah. Okay. And the last message is for pile number 1. What is the truth about this person on their mind, Source? Pile number 1. What is the truth about this person for pile number 1? The truth about this person on their mind, Source. The truth about this person. Thank you. Okay. So for pile number 1, we have the transformation card, Death, right? Or Nameless in my deck. Okay. Pile number 2, we have the Devil. I don't know why these came out, guys. These are the ones that Source asked me to pull. So don't trip out just because the Devil's out. Pile number 3, we have Strength. Okay. And pile number 4, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is here. I feel like they're not focusing that good. Okay, that's a little better. All right. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. All right. So I'm going to move these out of the way over here. Hopefully. Actually, let's see if I can do it this way. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to figure out this setup. Okay. So for those of you that chose the Death card or the Transformation, this is for you. What is the truth about this person? Okay, so starting off, we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. We have the King of Wands in the upright. So this person is very sexual. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, and we have the 10 of Wands also in the reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy coming through here, guys. So, unfortunately for you, pile 1, and I'm really sorry that I have to be the one to bear the bad news, this person's not very honest. They're not very honest at all. In fact, I think they use their... Like, they use their good looks and charms. That's what I heard. Their good looks and charms to their advantage. And it could be because they're used to getting advice from people who don't actually give them good sound advice. And they deal with a lot of twists and turns in their life, but they're very confident about themselves and they're confident about you. And I apologize. This 10 of Wands is actually the upright. That was my bad. So this could be a friendship. Okay, so this could be a friendship showing that it's like after dealing with all these twists and turns, and for this person, like I feel like eventually they're going to shut off to people who aren't serving their journey. I feel like they will eventually. They may be slow moving, especially with this 2 of Coins here. But this person will then come back and you guys will actually be stronger than you first started. Like there's definitely this energy of being connected better, right? Because of this. So let's get some clarifying cards here for this 3 of Wands. I just want to see what's going on here. So we've got the 7 of Wands coming out. Again, the 10 of Wands here. Look at that. That's crazy. So the 7 of Wands is just talking about overcoming great adversity. So this person has relied on people and trusted people who do not care about them. 4:44 on the clock here, guys. That's crazy. They've trusted people who do not care about them. They've trusted people who have tried to get them to do things that they wanted to do. And I feel like this person has done a lot of work. But I'm just telling you right now, they're not very trustworthy because, again, they're still overcoming this, you know, needing to deal with this energy. They're needing to deal with this energy within themselves. And that's like, that's hard. That's a hard energy to come from. Okay, so this one wants to come out. But they do want to build on their confidence. They want to build on their self-worth. They want to build things up. Like, they want success in life, and they want success with you, whatever that is. There's just a lot of passion, a lot of wands energy. This is a lot of sexual energy coming out. So maybe they want to win you over via sex. I am hearing to be leery of this person. They must communicate to you what's been going on. Like, it's a necessary thing that they have to do if they really want back in your life. Okay, because I feel like this person is not really in your life right now. But if this person wants to be back in your life, they have to communicate with you. They have to tell you why they left. They have to tell you why things didn't work out. They have to tell you why they ran away. Because if they don't, like, there's this energy of, like, you're, like, basically, like, well, too bad, Joe. Like, I'm sorry. I can't deal with this anymore, because that's kind of some bunk-ass energy that you were offering me. It was immature. You played a game, and you wanted me to play your game with you, and I wasn't going to have that, and so I walked away. Yeah, because they were manipulating the connection. They manipulated the connection. You didn't. And please have a clarifying card for this Ten of Wands. But I feel like ultimately you guys were friends. Like, I feel like, I mean, we definitely have the two kings here. So, yeah, you guys could be friends. Look, we have the Nine of Wands coming out in the reverse on the bottom. Again, wand energy. This could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. So we have the Five of Coins. Yeah, it's like building something stable and solid. And it's like you guys have an opportunity to do that. But the problem is that this person, what turned their fortune, look at this. What turned their fortune was the fact that they ran into barriers with you because you didn't give them what they wanted. You didn't give them what they wanted, and you didn't give them what their friends suggested. That, like, so it's like somebody giving you advice. You take that advice and it doesn't work out the way that they said it would. And that's exactly what happened with you, Pile One. Like, for this person, they took advice and that advice wasn't sound. And so they hit barriers with you and it felt like a dead end. And that ended up turning their fortune around and making them realize that they had to balance out their own energy and find their own inner strength. And they didn't want to do that for a while. They were like, look at this weird ass energy. You've got the Hermit, Justice, and the Star all in the reverse here. It's like they were happy being in a place of discontent until you came around. And then it was like when you came around, it like forced them to look at the barriers of their life. And it's interesting because with the Death card being here, right, or the Nameless, it's talking about transformation, letting go of what no longer serves you, overcoming those battles and those demons within us, and really truly embodying ourselves on this journey. And this person was having such a hard time doing that. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want it to be like that. Like, they really truly were coming from this place of, like, all I want is sex and money, drugs and alcohol. Right? So you guys could be dealing with an addict. I don't know where that came from, but this person could be an addict for sure. This person could just be, you know, they could just be addicted to being a certain way. So with them being the King of Wands coming out first and foremost here, it's almost like arrogance, right? And with the King of Swords, it can be taken as super arrogance. Like, they aren't afraid to be confident with what it is that they want in life and go after it. But when it came to you, they felt like they couldn't get that. Like, they couldn't do that. They couldn't. It was just different with you. So I had two of these cards come out. So yeah, look, release, autumn equinox. So they're releasing. They're, again, with the transformation card here, and it is fall when I'm recording this. So, and these are timeless. Whenever you guys get on them, that's fine. But there's this energy of them letting go of what's no longer serving them. And that's overcoming these people who are these energies that don't serve them. This could literally be a sex addiction. This could be greed with their money. This could be a gambling. I heard gambling addiction. That was interesting. That came in right away right now. This could be getting involved with people who are emotionally unavailable. This could be getting involved with people who really just want to steal their ideas. You know? Yeah. So, and forest breath. Isn't this interesting? You have like summer trees and fall trees coming out together. So there is a heart connection here for you guys, whether this is a business connection, a love interest, whatever it is. This could be family, but there's a heart connection here. This is telling me that you guys are connected via the heart space, and this is they're meant to be in your life. And you guys, as long as this person is honest about why they left and why they like you, and you feel that, like, use your discernment. Sometimes we just get so enamored by the fact that somebody we love comes back that we don't really listen to what they're saying and we don't hear it. What source is saying to keep your breath even and steady. Focus on being present when this person comes back, listening with a heart of love. And when you listen with the heart of love, you'll be able to open yourself up to the truth of what this person is saying. So there may be things that come out that are covering the situation, but are telling you the truth of the underlying energy there. And even though that's frustrating, can you still be present and hear that, right? And it's not that this person's lying to you. It's just that this person is not yet ready to disclose all of the intimate details of what happened. And I think they're afraid that they are going to judge them. Like, your perspective means everything to them. Okay, like, they're really in this energy of like, you know, I got to know what pile one is thinking because that matters to me. I care about pile one a lot. And it's like when they left, the reason they left is because they knew that you weren't going to accept them in that moment because they couldn't accept themselves. They weren't trusting the journey. They didn't want to trust the journey. And what they didn't trust most about the journey was being able to receive. And I feel like you were in this place of giving to them and they didn't know how to receive that with grace and admiration and gratitude. Rather, they took it for granted. We have forgiveness flipping over right here. Number 29, which is 11. 11 being the number of just doing it, right? You can take it as you want. If you guys are on the soulmate journey, whatever. I'm not here to put labels on it. I would rather draw away from love and come back to the why these numbers are so important in our lives. And Source is just asking us to do what we know is right. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointment. So definitely this person disappointed you in the past. Maybe they promised they would always be there and they didn't end up showing up at the end, or they just let things slip away. This person could be coming in to say, I love you. These are powerful words, right? 20, trust the process. It's like, so there's this energy of them wanting to tell you the truth of the situation. And okay. So we have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. The number 10 card. Yeah, so one is having faith, right? Having faith in the process. So this person is they love you a lot, but they're afraid that you're not going to forgive them. And that's why this is such a heart-centered connection, because they feel that disconnect. They feel that within you, and they're scared. And they're scared. So the truth about this person is they want to step forward and tell you something. Now, are they? Well, that's a different story here because they have to overcome their own fear. With them coming out with 2 kings in the upright, I do feel like they are going to gain the courage to come forward. Plus, you have the 10 of wands in the upright. And my 10 of wands speaks about connection. That even though it's been tried and there's been a lot of things that have happened in the connection, it talks about how stronger you guys become. So if this person does come forward and talks to you about it, you guys will be like as thick as thieves, right? You guys will be 2 peas in a far out pod. Like it will be something that people are like, how are you guys so close? And you're going to be like, because honesty is the best policy. So we have Marie Antoinette coming out for you. She says, be the dessert, not the entree. Yeah, so I feel like this is Source saying like, still hold your guard with this person, because if this is a love interest, there's a lot of sexual passion here for you. And you deserve to have somebody that's not just going to give you sex. Like, you deserve somebody that's going to give you everything. And it's not that they're not capable of doing that, but they're so used to being manipulative and they're so used to getting the way that they want because they've been surrounded by manipulation all their life, including the people who they trust. And that's, of course, that's going to be like one of the first things that they go after because that's been easy. But you, out of anybody, if it is, and this is again, if this is a love connection that you guys are thinking about, you out of anybody have the ability to help them raise up into a higher vibration just by you holding true to your own values and your core beliefs, okay? says, no man is worth losing your head over. Exactly. So if, for those of you, again, if this is somebody that is a love interest, it's like, remember to be within yourself always, to be in your energy, to be present with yourself always, and to always practice self-love, how that is so important. And she says, see all, hear all, love all, and forget all. So again, you know, with the forgiveness card coming out, they say it's easier to forgive and not forget. Source is saying, with this person, you guys are going to be so connected and so strong with one another that there's going to be this beautiful sense around you that you're not going to have to remember all the bad times. Like, it might be easy to remember all the bad times, but they just bring up so much bad stuff with it that it's like better just to forgive that, you know what, we can't change the past. The past is the past. This is about reconnecting to a part of your heart. This person really hurt you in the past. And that's okay. Like, I think that the thing is that so many people in this community are like, how do I get back at somebody who hurt me? It's like, forgive them. Like, you want to know how to get back at somebody, forgive them. And you might be like, Becky, that doesn't make any sense. It does, because you don't deserve to be kept in a mental prison for fear of letting go. When you don't forgive somebody, you're just holding on to that memory and reliving it over and over again, reliving how they hurt you over and over again, and you manifest that into this now moment. So if you really want to get back at somebody, let them go, because it's showing that they have no power over you. I am coming for you. Trust me. Ooh, child, they're coming for you. Tell everybody I'm on my way. So, like, they want you back. Like, they want you back in their life. No matter what your guys' connection is, they want you back in their life. They freaking miss the shit out of you. It's like they've realized what they did. I just want you guys to know, like, yes, I said maybe this person's not trustworthy, okay? Like, yes, but the reason they're not trustworthy is because they're so used to getting their way, and they didn't with you. Stay true to that. Stay true to that, because then this person can potentially offer you everything. Your destiny is to become, and this is to you. Okay, this is to you. Your destiny is to become. Your destiny is simply to be, to receive. Okay, you don't have to do anything when it comes to this connection. You don't owe them anything. You don't owe them what you've done over the last however many days or months or years it's been. You don't owe an explanation. You don't owe anything. The only thing that matters is to show forgiveness and love and stay true to the path. Natural consequences, guys. If you don't know what that is, check that out. Look up natural consequences, because there is such a thing, especially if you are women watching this. There is such a thing as sometimes men will push our buttons, or our lovers, right? Masculine. Let me just say the masculine energy will push us to see what it is that we will basically let them do. And what we have the power to do is natural consequences. So it's like, say you guys set a date and they don't show up for 15 minutes. Well, after 15 minutes, you don't get a call, you don't get a text, you don't get anything. Instead of staying and sitting there at the restaurant waiting, you take yourself and you leave. And then when they call you later, just be like, oh, you know, instead of being mad and yelling, well, you didn't show up and this, that, and the other, natural consequences shows love. It says, oh, hey, you know, I waited around for 15 minutes and you never showed. You never called. I just assumed that we had canceled and maybe you just, you know, we had a miscommunication somewhere. You don't blame them for anything. You literally take all the blame away and you basically come into this place of just being like, oh, well, you know, the natural consequence was as I waited, you never said anything. And so I left because I have other things I have to go do. And that's not being mad. It's just being honest, right? Why are you refusing to create? Yeah, so again, coming back to your own energy, focusing on what you want to do. What do you want to create with your life? What do you like to create? Do that, you know? Do more of that. And it's interesting because I am getting solar plexus energy with these two cards as well as throat chakra energy. So those are important. It says your fear is guiding you right now. Yeah, so you're afraid that you're not going to be around this person. Like, you're afraid that this person's not going to come back. You're afraid that this person is not going to give you what you need in life. Like, you're really, truly afraid that things aren't going to work out for you guys. And Source is saying that you got to go and create. So falling into this energy of truly finding out what it is that you want, and not being afraid to let go. Like, I think this is one of those let go and let God. Yeah, throat chakra. What did I just say? Your throat chakra is coming out. So speaking your truth, like this has to do with your creations as well. Like not being afraid to create in this now moment, not being afraid to be present. Also, we have receive with love and appreciation on the bottom. It says gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So I feel like in the past you have really felt like you owed this person something, and so you always showed up for this person, and then you couldn't anymore because you realized it was a one-sided relationship. And now that you've left, this person is like, they don't know what to do without you. They just don't, because they figured that you were always going to be there. And you're not. Right? Like, it's crazy. Some people really truly believe that people will be there for their whole life, even if they treat them a certain way, or they're mean or rude or whatever, or unloving towards them. But eventually people get tired and they leave, and then it's like only when you leave does it create an impact, because now they don't have access to your energy. And Source is saying, like, that's part of your power, like that's part of your allure, in that, like staying in that energy of knowing that you don't owe this person anything. You don't even owe them your energy, even if they give you an apology. That's honestly up to you. Right? And we have actions speak loudly. And this card always makes me think of actions speak louder than words. Right? Well, every time I see that, that's the first thing I think of. Actions speak louder than words. And it's like, that's exactly the energy that you need to be in. It's like, I hear your apology, and I thank you for your apology. But, you're going to have to show me. If you want to be in my life, I'm not going to just sit around and hope that you're going to be in my life. I got other things to do. Natural consequences, right? That's a natural consequence. I got my business that I'm building. I got to focus on my friends. I got to focus on me. I got 2 massages set up next week. Like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to figure it out, and hopefully I can book you in. It's not rude. It's just natural consequences. You didn't sit around and wait for this person. Why would you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Some people do, though. Like, some people expect you to do that, and you didn't. And that blew this person's mind. They were just like, wait, pile 1 just like literally bunked out. Like, they just left. I thought they were going to be here for forever. And it's like you learn to love yourself, and you realize, like, I'm done giving to these one-sided freaking relationships, because what good does that do me at the end of the day? What good does that do you? You transformed, and because you transformed, it transformed this connection. So now this person is like, what do I offer to pile 1 so that they'll even, like, let me back in their lives? And that's not for you to worry about. That's not even for you to tell them about. That's just for them to figure it out. If they care about you any one way, shape, or form, they'll figure it out without your help. Why? Because they're that smart. Let me just tell you, they're that freaking smart, okay? They are. So I hope this helps, Pile 1. This is what I have for you. It's overall a good energy. It's nothing crazy, but the thing that Source wants to point out here is just not falling over, head over heels into trusting this person without having at least set up, please. That's what they say. Please check out natural consequences. If you guys don't know how to use natural consequences, just look it up. It's come up so much in the last few days. I feel like I just need to remind you guys, just check that out. See what it gets you. You guys will be so surprised. It will help you come into a higher vibration as well. So I love you guys. I'm sending out so much light and love. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this reading, and I hope that it gave you the guidance that you need. Above all else, use your intuition and your discernment, and always make the choices that best serve you in this now moment. And don't be afraid of those decisions. Know that they're the best for you in that now moment, and that's what they're meant to be. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, pile number 2. So for those of you that chose the devil, and it's crazy because you guys got the most cards out of everybody. I had no control over that. This is for you. What's the truth about this person? Let's see what's coming out. Okay, so we have the Sun. Ooh, starting off strong. Judgment in reverse. Okay. We have the 8 of Coins in the upright. All right. And the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So something was definitely shown in regards to this connection. Whether this was to you or to this other person, that is not yet quite clear. But there's definitely some kind of secret that was revealed. This could have been in regards to self-sabotage energy. This could have also been in regards to an addiction, some kind of addiction that you had carried with you for some time. Yes, I do feel like the addiction came from you because I feel like this person actually fed that addiction. Yeah. So I was thinking sex, and then Source throws out the Page of Wands to clarify that that's what was being shown light on. Could be dealing with a fire sign. You don't have to be. I didn't bring up any signs in the other one, but that's just coming out right now. But it doesn't have to be. It's just showing that I think maybe you guys had an immature view on life, and this person just kind of was in the same vibration as you were, was okay with that. Even though now this person is in a different vibration, but there's still a lot of disconnect here. Okay, there's a lot of discrepancies coming. Wow, that is way too many cards, Source. I'm sorry, I cannot take that many cards. I'm just not. That's a whole stack. If you want one of those cards, throw it out again. But shoot, that was crazy. May I please clarify the Judgment card? Yeah, I feel like there's a disconnect between you and this person because of where you were at in a prior part of your life. There could be communication here, but I don't feel like there is because there's just an exhaustion. Yeah. This person's dealing with a lot right now, though. Look, you're both, like, you don't see how you're mirroring each other. You have a major and a major upright reverse. You have a Page and a Page upright reverse. Yeah, so there's like a mirror coming in right now. It's almost like the situation has flip-flopped. So before it was like you were dealing with this kind of addiction, maybe with sex or maybe with something that's physical, and this person is now dealing with an upset in their life, an addiction to a person that treats them a certain way, and now there's a legal situation at hand here. That's interesting. But they're afraid to move into the future because I think maybe they've tried to put work into this before and it didn't work out in their favor and they got rejected, and that really hurt them. Okay, they want this one and this one. You want these two? All right, cool. I'll take them. All right. So you guys might resonate with pile 1. If you would like to watch it, you can. But we have Death coming out on the bottom and the upright. Yeah, there's definite a transformation here. And I think that you both transformed each other. I think you both realized that there was some things about what it was that you did in your connection that you didn't like. Yeah, there was some kind of injustice, like you guys judging each other for the other one doing the exact same thing. That happens in life, guys. That really does happen in life. This is about you guys finding balance between yourselves, right? And I feel like this person was trying to do that at one point, and I think that you were still trying to overcome this energy. And when they wanted to put the work in on the relationship or on this connection, you weren't ready. And now maybe you're in a place of being ready to work on this relationship, but there's no stability here. There's no real, what connection is there? There's no trust. There's no, like, it's just basically like up in the air. Yeah. Because unfortunately, yeah, you guys manifested that. There could have been a lot of arguing between you two. There doesn't have to be, but with the 10 of Swords out here, there's definitely this energy of feeling like you guys were completely disconnected from one another and exhausted because of that disconnection. Exhausted because of that. Like both of you guys having your own ordeal to go through, right? Yeah. And it all came from family upsets. Like this all came into your life because of you healing emotional wounds from the past. I wouldn't expect this to go anywhere. It could go somewhere. It could. But at the end of the day, the cards are saying that this might not actually go anywhere because it was manifested in an unstable environment. And regardless if you've changed, pile 2, and regardless if this person has changed, the air that flows around this connection is still old air. And so whether that's you holding on to the past or whether that's them holding on to the past, it's the memories that keep this energy surrounding you guys. So if you do want it to go somewhere, I feel like Source is telling you really got to cleanse yourself from this belief of being neglected and abandoned and feeling like this person abandoned you, because honestly, this person was mirroring back something very, very, very important to you. And that was to heal this imbalance within yourself and showing up in life, uncertain of the future, defensive. And likewise, you showed them that, you know what, this person was judging you, and I think that you judged them, and I think you both judged each other for the exact same thing across the board. And that's where the transformation came. It was like realizing that, you know what, we're human, and we don't have to judge each other. We don't have to judge each other in these situations. You know, we can show up and be human, and that's okay. Now, I do feel like this was toxic for you guys, but I feel like at the same time, it's like if you realize the toxicity in this situation, there's a potential for communication, but there's still a little bit of manipulation here and so there's still a lot of manipulation here, and you know it. You know it. Oh, you know it. I think you've been aware of it for a while, but you still are wanting to connect with this person. This person, like I said, for some of you guys, this person has changed. But for others of you, this person's perspective is that you'll always be this Page of Wands that they met. And that's what they'll expect you to be. I heard it's happened multiple times with this person, and there's no changing their belief and their idea about you. And they don't, like, this person is disconnected right now. Their focus is the material world, not on the emotional side of things, and they're stuck in their heart, in their broken heart, and that's causing them to suffer emotionally, which I feel like you absolutely felt that, and I feel like you've come into a place of understanding that you have to accept your emotions, and it's in accepting your emotions that you are going to manifest something better, right? But you have to take action towards why it is you felt abandoned as a child. Like, there's this energy of needing to understand and validate that for yourself. If you don't validate that for yourself, no one else is going to. And then to release. Like, this one flipped over right now. Yeah, so you definitely might resonate with pile number 1. Again, if you guys want to watch it, you can. You don't have to. But you need to get out and spend time with something, loving something that's going to love you back. And that's going to help you truly heal from this connection. Because I feel like there's just this energy of not being able to overcome something right now. And I definitely feel like that's abandonment. I keep feeling like it's abandonment. Like you were abandoned emotionally by your parents, and so you reached back out to this person. Like, no, like not in succession, okay? Like, no, it's like as a child, you were emotionally abandoned by your parents. And something happened where you had to reach out to this person. Maybe you had a dream about them, maybe you thought about them, maybe they were just on your mind, or maybe you were reminiscing or something like that, and you just reached out to this person. But see, you're still guarded, and they're guarded, and they're like, basically, why are you reaching out to me? The future's just going to be the same. Like, I'm going to expect you to show up in this page energy. Yeah, so we've got power coming through, and this is understanding the duality, just knowing that this person came into your life to serve a purpose, right? Without lightning, there cannot be thunder. That's what this card says. Like, that is the simplified version of this card. It's just saying that this connection came into your life to help you heal abandonment wounds. And maybe you reminiscing about it was to rehash that so that you could really let that go and let that become a healed aspect of your soul. And I feel like that's what has been so hard for you, because it's like not wanting to let go. How many is this? All right, I'll take them. So we have George Michael coming out with This crazy motorcycle in the background. So we have always wake them up before you go. This is definitely that sexual energy, one night stand, sexual energy, right? It says pay no heed to careless whispers. And I feel like that's how this person kind of got you, is just by saying sweet nothings or like saying what they thought you wanted to hear. It says family are your band members. Yeah, so there's somebody that helped you get through it family-wise. There was somebody, and it could have been a friend, but it was just somebody that helped you overcome part of this. And maybe that's what you were hoping for, that you could build a friendship with this person. But I mean, you can try. You have free will. I'm just saying, like, if it doesn't go anywhere, don't be too damn surprised. Like, don't be like, wow, Becky said, no, I didn't say none of that shit. I say, you can try if you like. That's not going to be a promise that it's going to end up well, right? You're transforming something here. You're letting go of an old belief, and it's an old belief that's keeping you in immature energy. We have Oscar Wilde. He says, I can resist everything except temptation. Look, again, that sexual energy coming out, temptation. It's like that was the hardest thing for you, is to be tempted by people and to fall into that. Whatever the temptation was, it doesn't necessarily have to be sex. Okay, guys, we've all been there. It's okay. Like, just own it and be okay with it and forgive yourself. That, like, no need to be mad about it or anything like that, because I do feel the resistance on it. It says hearts are made to be broken. Yeah, so I feel like if you did try to build something with this, like, you guys would realize you're not very compatible with one another and it wouldn't end well. It says true friends stab you in the front. That's such that line. True friends stab you in the front. Again, just reiterating that there's somebody in your life that helped you overcome it. I feel like they were very blunt with you, like, look, pile two, you deserve somebody better than this. Like, why did you even mess around with this nasty ass sack in the beginning? Like, whatever, you know, like, whatever it is that they said. Like, I think this person was blunt and honest with you, which is Capricorn energy. Capricorns will tell you the truth no matter what. And you know, this is Capricorn energy here, right? This is Capricorn energy. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like somebody that was there just basically told you, like, you need to let this person go. And then we have number 32 coming out, which is 5, change, and we have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. So what I was saying, this is like being all summed up here. This person was sent to teach you a valuable lesson about what you were inviting into your life in relationships. And likewise, I think you were there to do the same, but that doesn't mean that they're going to learn their lesson because you're the one here on this reading. It means it's up to you to learn your lesson and to take that seriously, right? Because we all live out what's comfortable for us. So if you grew up in an abusive home, likely it's likely you're going to get into an abusive relationship. Why? Because that's what you know. That's what you understand. That's what you grew up with. It's not that it's right or wrong, right? The duality coming out. It's not about right or wrong. It's what you know, right? There's this line from Training Day. It's like, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, right? And that's, I feel like I need to say that right now because it's not what somebody knows about you. It's what they can prove about you. And that's how I feel this person is. And that's the energy that's coming through for you is like, what are you here to prove? Are you here to prove that this person's right? Or are you here to prove that you honor and love and care about yourself? Like attracts like, number 2. If you long for more love, be more loving. So it's like you have an opportunity to love, but this situation's not going to be loving because this person really expects you to show up and give them one thing. And then we have number 3 coming out on the bottom. It's funny, 2 and 3, right? Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Do the things that you love doing. Like whatever that is, like, can you get back into that and really own that? And that's going to help you solve the mystery of the neglect from the childhood, right? Because guys, I think everybody had that, like where our parents just ignored us or they didn't validate us the way that we needed to be validated. And it's like, we don't realize that we're dealing with that because it's like, oh, you're like, oh, well, they did the best that they could with what they had. Like they did the best that they could with what they knew. And yeah, that's right. That's right. But if we shut ourselves off to that, right? If we shut ourselves off to that and we don't experience the truth of how we felt in regards to that, then we're doing ourselves a disservice by not allowing ourselves to experience the truth of who we are, the way we saw it with our eyes when we were children. So if you saw it as, you know what, I was always taking care of my parents and that really hurt me. And sit with that hurt for a little while so that you can open up and let it go, which will end this cycle. This is a cycle. Why? Because, my love, you are a starseed. You are a starseed sent here to show the world how to love. And going back to these old connections is not going to show the world how to love. It's you overcoming the patterns that caught you in these old connections to begin with. That's what's going to show the world how to love. We have wealth is knowledge, not money. Yeah, so there is an energy of seeking money in this, but at the same time, I didn't mention it because I don't feel like it's super, super important. I feel like Source is just pointing out here that your wealth is the knowledge that you have. You hold ancient wisdom within you, and that is what is going to show the world. Like, you have something that a lot of people don't. And own that, honor that, begin to be more loving, like be compassionate. If you reach out to this person and they reach back out to you, you know, it's okay to start that conversation. But again, if they disappear again, don't be so upset about it. Just send them off with love and just know that that's the end. That's the end. Leo. So this was to help build your confidence too. I feel like you weren't very confident in the fact that you are a starseed, or that you have psychic abilities, or that you have mediumship abilities, or that you have, you know, metaphysical abilities of any kind, whatever they are, right? There's so many out there. Maybe you do dabble in the occult. Maybe you do Reiki. Maybe you do massage. Maybe you do chakra healing. Maybe you do yoga. Whatever these things are that people think are weird and flu and fruitsy and fugazi, and at the end of the day, it's not. It's something that's real. And Source is saying, like, the Leo energy here is about being confident in yourself and your abilities. It's like, say, so I did mention maybe you had a dream about this person and you reached out to them. Source is saying, trust that. Like, trust that. It's not about rebuilding the connection. It's about, there's something about trusting the vision that you had in your dream. This person may or may not reach back out to you. This is just an example, but that's the example they're giving me. This person may or may not reach out to you, and that's okay. Whatever it is, just let it be. What do you feel you are really winning from this? Ooh, that's a good question. What do you feel like you're winning? Like, going back to the past, what do you feel like you're winning? You're just repeating relationship patterns over again. Something has you freaked out. Something has you freaked out, and it made you really reach out to this person or think that things were going to be okay, rather than listening to the intuition that was coming. And that's okay. It's like, sometimes it's hard for us to really feel into ourselves and feel what our body is feeling, but that's knowledge, right? That's your knowledge. Your wealth is your knowledge. And listening to your body and the cues that it gives you, that's knowledge. That is giving you knowledge. That's beautiful knowledge to pay attention to. We have open your eyes. Yeah, so I feel like that's just reiterating that you need to come into this space of really truly honoring the fact that maybe this was a fear-based connection. And while you may want it to still work, that's okay. But there's something that you're missing. Okay, and why did you really want them back in your life? Like, what was the feeling behind that? Were you needing validation? Were you needing them to see you for who you are now? Were you needing just somebody to be there for you? Like, what was it that you were asking for connecting with this connection that you couldn't ask yourself for? Like, what is that? What is that? And that's what Source is just asking you. And it's all about loving yourself in this now moment and realizing that it's okay, even if you did reach out to this person, not to beat yourself up, pile two. It's just about realizing that there's some healing that needs to be brought out here, right? Asking for help came out. I feel like you need to ask your guides and your angels and Source for help. And that will help bring you into the connection that you're meant to be in. But right now, it's like you're just healing old hurts and wounds. And I feel like, so I keep getting an image of a dog licking its wound. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like something opened the wound for you. And it's like you kind of reached out and connected with this person because you were licking your wound. Like, I'm sorry to be so blunt, guys. Like, this, honestly, I can't even tell you guys what pile I picked, because the truth of the matter is they all are just very, like, they're so different. They're so different. Yes, I do pick my own piles, guys, but I'm not going to tell you guys which one I picked this time, because it's just different. It's different when you see things like this, and I feel bad because, like, I have to say these things on camera, right? And it's like understanding that I'm the messenger and they give me certain things that I have to pass on so that you see what it is that you're putting yourself through. It's like, yeah, maybe it feels good to lick the wound, but if you don't stop, eventually you're just going to crack it open again. And it's not, you're not healing, you're just creating a bigger problem. And so, like, Source is just saying it's okay to let go of this one for now. Like, if nothing comes out of the, like, I feel like many of you guys sent a message out, and I feel like if nothing comes of the message, just be grateful. Just, like, even if something does come from the message, just be grateful that you know, like, it's not really a connection that you want to be in for the, you know, it's not going to turn out like that. It's not going to turn out like that. You guys had a lot to overcome, both of you guys. And there's no guarantee that this person is overcoming those lessons. I mean, you can hope for the best, but everybody's at a different stage in their life. I could say, yeah, absolutely, this person is overcoming it. But honestly, if I were to get down into the nitty gritty, you guys both caused each other a lot of emotional anguish and anxiety. And you guys both brought out a lot of fears with each other. And it was in that this just kind of like faded into the dust, you know? What's that song? Ashes to Dust? Is that the song? It's by Guns N' Roses. It's like when the ashes fly away. I don't know. If you guys know, would you comment it down below, please? Like, thank you for looking out. I love you guys. But anyways, it's like there's just this energy of just needing to let go for now. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be right for you later, but there's just not... what is it? There's not enough information right now to say that this is the best relationship for you on the journey, okay? Like, there's just not. Like, so do yourselves a favor. You're mirroring each other. So chances are this person's not going to connect back with you. But at the same time, if they do, just understanding, like, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, but love yourself first. Like, and remember, if this is an old wound coming back, like, what is it that you're looking at from that? And I know that's not a fun way to start or end any reading, but that is what came out for you guys. The truth about this person is they're not meant to really be on this journey with you. This is about you finding self-love for self, okay? This is what I have for you, pile number 2. It was a good reading. And I pray that you guys use your discernment, your intuition to make the choices that best suit you in this now moment. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. If you guys are interested in a personal reading or donating to the channel, that will all be linked down below in the description box. It is not necessary. It is greatly appreciated. But I'm going to leave it there. As always, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, for pile number 3, I think you guys are actually the one that got the most. I don't know. One of you guys got most of the cards, so we'll see. Pile number 3, for those of you that chose strength. What is the truth about this person? So we have the 6 of Coins in the upright. Justice reversed. The Star in the upright. Yeah, it was you guys got the most cards. Wow. So you may resonate with pile number 1. It's not, you don't have to go watch it by any means, but some of you guys may resonate with pile number 1. Okay, just saying. So we've got Death in the upright, and we also have the 5 of Wands in the upright. Interesting. So I feel like you both have hope about the other. Like, I feel like you guys are both hoping that the other one will see the truth and, you know, and be in a place of balance with each other. You know, you've got the 6 of Coins coming out, ending with the 5 of Wands in the upright here. Just showing, like, this is about balance, equal give and take in love, material status, material life. This is talking about how even though maybe this connection didn't mesh up the way that you guys planned it to, like, it's going to rebalance itself. Okay, like, there's something that's going to rebalance itself because there was a grand transformation here, and the transformation was letting go of judgment of one another. Super. Yeah, you guys might resonate with one or more of the other piles. So just saying, you guys are welcome to go check it out. You don't have to by any means. That's a long time. I totally understand. I think that this person misjudged you. And I think in turn, because they misjudged you, you misjudged them. And it caused you both to do a lot of internal work. And in the end, you ultimately saw yourself as this beautiful individual. And even if you don't feel this now, pile 3, the truth is that you're going to come into this energy. You're going to see yourself as a beautiful individual. You're going to see yourself as a beautiful star. And you're going to own who you are and your vulnerabilities. And this person helped you see that. And it's in seeing this that it forced this other person to see what they brought to this connection. And I think what they realized is that they didn't bring anything, really. They didn't bring anything to this connection for what in the 3D realm could be. But spiritually, they brought quite a bit, honestly. Yeah, look, so there was a mother wound that was being healed here. This could be you. It could be them. It could be both of you guys. Hi, Angel. Sorry, guys, I got a new dog, and she's just over here, like, giving me kisses and loving. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Yeah, you're such a sweetheart. She's a pity mix. She's so cute, guys. I love her. I'm going to show videos of her soon, so keep an eye out, because I will have those up. I know. Okay, get down. I know. Get down, sweetheart. Get down. It's okay. So, yeah, there's a mother wound coming out here. You guys could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, or a Pisces. You don't have to be. But a family imbalance. Regardless, and again, this is Cancerian energy, again, pointing to the nurture, the mother, the zodiac. There was definitely an imbalance, but look, it's like you both were sent to each other to help each other overcome this. I think you both had the mother wound, not trusting the divine femme, right? It was like you were too much in your masculine energy. They were too much in their masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're man or woman. It's we both embody, everybody embodies all of these energies. She's got... Sorry, guys, she's got a toy, and she's, like, demolished it, and she shakes it all over, and she's throwing it around. She's definitely entertaining herself. But this was a luck. So this was like a stroke of the luck kind of connection that came into your life, even if it might not have felt like it at the beginning, or it might have felt like, wow, like, I thought we had a connection, but then what happened? Yeah. So it forced you to go within. Right? And in forcing you to go within, it actually brought you into a place of stability. Intuition. Yeah, and that didn't feel like it, though. It sure didn't feel like it. I think it hurt. Dang, girl! Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, guys. Angel just threw this thing, and she threw it like across the room so hard. It hit me in the back, and it bounced off. That's why I had to pause the video, because I did not know where it went. She threw it so hard. It's a demolished stuffed animal. She literally just has the skin of the stuffed animal. She gave it a funeral, burial. There was a mass grave and everything, guys. The stuffing was everywhere. It was hilarious. And now there's no stuffing left. It's just literally the shell. And she's like in it. In it to win it, okay? So, yeah, I think that this person brought a lot of clarity into what your stability, your idea of stability was. And it didn't feel like it at the time. Like, it hurt. I think it hurt a lot. And I think that you were in the darkness about it, and you didn't know what to do when it came to it. If that's her shaking that thing around, guys. So that, I can't take that out. I'm sorry. It's so cute. If you guys only knew. I'll show some videos of her soon. But this helped you come into a place of truth and self-love. This helped you see yourself from nurturing standpoint, right? With the Queen of Coins coming out, it's like being that nurturer to yourself. Like, she's a very independent individual, and she's not afraid to put down the law. She's not afraid to focus on what it is that she wants. But until this meeting with this person, it was almost like you both were fighting the mother wound, and in turn, you both were judging each other based on something that wasn't accurate. It was like you both were judging the other based on something that you both were doing. And so what ended up happening is that when you guys healed this mother wound, like, now this person wants an equal give and take with you. They do. They want to give an equal take, and you both have hope for the connection. I don't think that either one of you has lost hope for the connection. Can I please have a clarifying card for the star source? Thank you. Yeah, so that was the hope, is that maybe you guys could have a new beginning together. But when the opportunity came, there was a cup of love that was offered. There was somebody that was in their emotions about it. But at the same time, the other party was not ready to receive this. They were not ready to receive this because they were too focused on their money, but not realizing that they were the ones that were causing a lot of their own discord, a lot of their own inner conflict. And they thought they were working towards something good, but not realizing that they had to let go of old things that were keeping them from their coin and keeping them in manipulative energy. It's in doing that they'll be able to come offer you love, okay? Which is the justice in the situation. Again, this could just be a person you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. But it was guided. So I don't want you guys to think that you did anything wrong. Like, this situation was guided. Yeah. Why? Because when you guys met each other, there was a lot of confusion. When you guys first had a connection, whatever that was, whether that was just you guys talking, whether you guys were chatting, whether you guys were seeing each other, whatever it was, the connection caused a lot of confusion and disharmony and upset for both of you. And it's because there was a lack of truthful communication, because you both were living in old energy. You both were living in old toxic energy, and you didn't realize it, which is, of course, with this justice here in reverse, it's showing that bigoted energy was coming out. It was like you both were chained to something from the past and not realizing that that's what you were judging the other based on. And so there was a manipulation that came with this connection. And the manipulation was just trying to keep, both of you guys were trying to keep yourselves safe, not realizing that you guys could build with one another here, because again, there was too much manipulation and not enough clarity coming through. But you will persevere and you will get over what you thought it was, and there will be love, right? Again, it's like Source reiterating the story that just came out. Let's get another card here for this Five of Wands. May I please have a clarifying card for the Five of Wands, Source? Sorry, the shuffle started all weird. And please have a clarifying card for the Five of Wands, Source. And please have a clarifying card for the Five of Wands. I said, okay, so they said let go and surrender to the process. Things will unfold as they're meant to unfold. So there's no controlling this situation. Whatever comes about, there's nothing that you can do when it comes to this situation. Yeah, you both had total devastation after you met each other. Like, it was like total chaos just came into your lives. Like, we have the Six of Coins on the bottom in the reverse, showing again that greed that was coming out. One of you guys or both of you guys were only concerned about money. You weren't concerned about love or what it could bring to you. And there was addiction with building up your money because there's been so many failed relationships in the past. And so it hurt. It hurt. You both hurt each other without ever intentionally trying to hurt each other. Like, and I know I hear, no, Becky, they intentionally tried to hurt me. Like, they went out of their way to make sure that I was, like, left abandoned and alone, and they said some nasty things to me. No, what you have to understand is if this person did come at you in a nasty way, it's because they felt the shift when you came into their life. They felt the shift in their energy. And when you build your life on a certain foundation, right? And suddenly someone comes in and shakes up that entire foundation, it makes you feel all sorts of ways. So whatever it is that they said to you, they didn't mean. Okay, they did not mean to say that. It was just a heat of the moment thing. And then they had to take some time and get away and really trust the situation. And that's when all of a sudden it's like things, they're like, whoa, okay, I really thought this was something other than what it was. And then they realize the connection that you guys have. That is too many cards, Source. I'm sorry. That is way too many cards. Okay, they want Ricky Martin. Let's see what's on the bottom. So Marie Antoinette, she says, be the dessert, not the entree. Yeah, so Source is saying to maintain your composure with this person should you guys get back in contact, which I feel like you will. We don't have any contact cards on the table, but it's interesting because there's this energy. So I keep hearing like email or like text message or something like that. This person is going to reach out to you some way, shape, or form. And what Marie Antoinette is trying to tell you, pile 3, is just to maintain your integrity of self. You are the dessert. Look at this beautiful cake here. It's like you're the treat. When you hold yourself in high regard and you hold yourself in high confidence, realizing that you're the creme de la creme, right? Understanding that and staying in that, because there's a lot of toxic energy around this person, and there's a lot of toxic energy around you. And what the toxicity is that this person is very aggressive and controlling. And for you, you're very passive and a people pleaser, and that's the toxicities. And so when you go back into that people pleasing energy, it's going to force this person to go back into their toxic, aggressive energy. And that's a very imbalanced connection versus staying confident with who you are. That will keep this situation in check. And it's up to you. You guys are not required by any means to get back involved with any connection. Okay, like that's not a requirement. It's just, again, a warning that this could potentially go this way if you fall back into old habits and patterns. It says, no man is worth losing your head over. Again, staying confident, bold in who you are, being aware of who you are and what you bring to the table. You are an amazing individual. It says, see all, hear all, love all, and forget all. So just forget that you were a people pleaser and own your God and goddess. Like, I feel like that's what that says. It's just owning your God and goddess for now, and realizing that that is so much power in regards to your connection here, whoever this person is. But yeah, I think above all, you guys are both healing the mother wound, and that's what hurts so much, because that's the wound of nurturing, right? When we're not nurtured as children, and that's a wound for us, think about how rough it is for us as adults. We're always just used to being in the masculine energy, which is action. And so you get hurt. Okay, like here's an example. You get hurt. Say you sprain your ankle and you can't go to work for a few days. Well, because you're stuck in masculine energy, you're like pushing yourself to heal, like, and you make it worse. So now it goes from a sprain to a fracture, and now you're even more frustrated because that's more time off of work. Do you see? Like, that's being in masculine energy versus if you had just been able to embody natural feminine energy, you would have let yourself rest. You would have let yourself have that time so that you could feel better. And you would have worked on things more like, let me stretch it instead of working it. Let me put ice on it instead of trying to jog down the stairs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds insane, but some people are really like that. I was for a long time, guys. Like, I really was. So we have, I love you. These are powerful words. Number 22 is trusting the process. I feel like this person does love you. I feel like they care about you a lot. I just feel like there was a lot of imbalance in the connection that you both had to heal. And I feel like this is also too for you saying I love you to yourself, because that's going to help you heal that mother wound. That's being nurturing to yourself. Meadow, vulnerability. So this person has a difficult time being vulnerable, and I feel like you do too. That again is the mother wound, because when we're nurturing, we see our strength in vulnerability. And that's true. And you have sunflowers here indicating that there will be the sun coming out on this connection. There will be the sun coming through. There's definitely a heart connection here, and there's a need to work on your heart chakra, which will help you connect with that nurturing aspect of yourself, which is so odd because the heart chakra is connected to air, which is masculine by trait. But in its energy, when we're opening our heart chakra, it's a feminine chakra. And so it's like learning to be that all-encompassing, unconditional love, seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. Creation, yeah. So finding time. We have dream time. You guys could have very strong, powerful dreams. Make sure you're writing those down. But if it's not in regards to your dream time, it's like they're saying, start creating the life that you want. Like Source is waiting to co-create with you. You know, in this card, the Aborigines, they sing the world into existence through the didgeridoo. You've got turtles on here. Let me see if I can give you guys some of the... You've got snakes. You've got... It looks like an armadillo. A cat. You've got people. You've got ancestors on here. There's a lion. There's prisms. Okay, so some of those things might mean something to you. Definitely check them out. Whatever stood out to you the most, and that might resonate with you at this time in regards to this connection. Don't look at it in regards to love, because there's something they want you to focus more on self when it comes to this connection. Like I said, this person has a tendency to be very overbearing and aggressive, and it's just because of them not having the mother wound. I feel like whoever's watching this is more feminine, the feminine energy, and the divine feminine will still have some nurturing to them, but this other person that's involved is the masculine, and without having any nurturing energy to them, it's very possessive energy. Like they feel like you belong to them, and they feel like they deserve you, and they are entitled to you. Do you see what I'm saying? And so they're saying, just make sure that you stand your ground and find time to create with yourself, and find time to be with yourself, and not, there's no need to apologize for that. Like if this person freaks out about that, then that's on them. And just tell them that, you know, like I have to have my time. And if that's not going to work, then that's a deal breaker. And that's a boundary. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's okay. That's not being rude. You're just being honest. Like I really have to have time to create. I have to have time. Like if you do tarot readings, like this is just my example here, right? I have to do tarot readings. I have to have time to do tarot readings because it's my business. And so if you have a problem with that, then just know that that's a deal breaker. Like, and there's nothing I can do about that. You're taking away my chance at life, my chance at creation, right? And that's what this creation card is. It's like, don't let someone take away your chance at creation just because they're insecure with themselves or because they don't know how to nurture that. So we have Ricky Martin coming out. It says, sex is like exercise, practice, and discipline are essential. So again, reiterating that this is definitely could very well be a very sexual connection. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. There's definitely good energy coming here, but you guys created such a uproar when you met each other. It was like your lives just fell apart. It said the crowd can go wild, but love is something only your secret heart can know. And there's definitely love in this connection, you know, with I love you coming out on the bottom. Oh, and then underneath that, look at this. We have a spiritual connection. Number 27. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Now, this can be friends, family, coworkers. It could be anybody, really, okay? It's just saying that you guys are connected at the crown. Really, it says the crown in the reading, but this card always tells me you guys are connected at the third eye, which is connected to your heart chakra. So again, heart chakra energy is very important for you guys. It says, keep your friends like your bathing suits tight. Yeah, so there's this energy of making sure that you're hanging out with your friends, hanging out with yourself, showing yourself self-love, being there for yourself, okay? Number 6. So we have 666 all right here, okay? So be willing to express love to receive love. And I said that before. 6 to me is always about seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. Seeing yourself as a beautiful divine creature of light and love, because you are, and you deserve to see yourself like that. You're getting messages from your angels, and also maybe the ocean has some kind of significance for some of you guys, but there's a mermaid inside of this shell, and she's like showing this mermaid love. And so it's like, maybe this is a fantasy for you, and you're afraid that this fantasy, my apologies guys, hold on just a second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Maybe you're afraid that this fantasy will never come to life, but they're saying don't focus so much on the fantasy aspect of it as much as focusing on being true and honest about your heart. How do you feel in this? Again, with the green coming out with the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is being highlighted here. Look. Number 30, we have true love. This love is once in a lifetime. So this person, that's what I'm saying. You both have been through it, and you both have created a persona about you that keeps you from your love. But if you guys are able to let that go, if you both are, okay, and I'm saying this because pile 3, the thing is that it's so easy for you to fall back into people-pleasing energy. Staying connected with your crown and your heart chakra are so important. Look at this crown chakra energy, crown chakra energy. We have heart chakra and heart chakra energy. And with Marie Antoinette on the bottom over here, we have more crown chakra, right? With both of these, more crown chakra energies, third eye energies, right? So, and pink is also another color for the heart chakra. So definitely a heart connection here. You guys have a heart connection, whatever that means. I'm not here to put a label on it. Like, I'm done with the label stuff. It's all deeper than labels. Okay. This is all deeper than labels. But there's this energy of being the true love, and this person does love you. You love them. But this is only going to work if you're both vulnerable. You can't be the only one being vulnerable. This person has to be willing to be vulnerable. Again, this person could reach out to you too. I definitely do get that energy. How many are stuck here? I want one more. Okay. So let's see what we got going on. We've got Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo, which we have Leo energy here with the strength. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Does not have to be, but source is saying to maintain your confidence, your courage, right? Be the king of the jungle. Be the queen of the jungle. Don't be afraid to stand in your emperor, empress power. Like, this person may make you feel weak at the knees. That's fine and dandy, but it's up to you to still remain confident and strong in who you are. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. It says they will not be there for your journey and it's okay to let go. So for some of you guys, this person is not going to be around. Even if it is true love. Even if it is true love. And I know that's not what you guys want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. It's like this person came into your life to maybe help you see what true love is. So for some of you guys, this is a true love connection, but there are others of you guys that it was so catastrophic that this person really truly came in to show you what it was that you wanted from love. And that's what you asked for, even if you wanted it to be this person. It's like source is saying, like, it's okay. It's all right if it's not. Hand in the coconut. Yep, so that's why they wanted this to come out next. Okay, so we got hand in the coconut. And this, when this comes out, I always see a squirrel with his hand inside a coconut holding onto a peanut. And he can't pull his hand out of the hole because he's holding onto the peanut. All he needs to do is let go of the peanut so he can pull his hand out and turn the coconut over, right? But you're so stubborn, and right now I feel like this is that stubborn energy coming through. There's a stubbornness here that needs to be healed, and this is so this goes hand in hand with the mother wound here, not being able to nurture the fact that maybe it's not that person. You know, think about if you were a loving mother and your daughter came up to you and said she was in love with this man, but you know, they weren't going to be able to make it through. What would you tell them? Well, there's plenty of fish in the sea. So why aren't you going to be like that for yourself? Right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, source is saying, like, you're holding on so tightly to something that you want so badly. You want it so badly but this person may not be there for your journey. And can you be okay? Can you be content with that, knowing that source is bringing you true love? Like, what is going to be your true love? What is meant for you? Your heart knows best. Right, so this is, again, the heart chakra energy coming out, listening to your heart chakra, listening to the truth of who you are in this now moment. Yeah, it's not that there's not love here. There is love. There's spiritual connection here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're meant to be our partner, right? That's not what that means. Addiction. Ooh, addiction coming out. So when I said that this person can be aggressive, that is an addiction. Right? That is an addiction to a certain way of being. This is something that maybe you're addicted to, being treated a certain way, being a people pleaser. And so you're healing an addiction, and this person has helped that because this person caused a catastrophic moment in your life. Whatever that was, it was a broken heart, or maybe after you met them, your life just went awry. Like, it was like, what the hell? And it's like that happens to us sometimes so that we can deal with what it is that we're not wanting to heal. Ooh. Yeah, so this person has a lot of sexual energy towards you. I did say at one point that this is a very sexually charged connection, especially from this Ricky Martin. It says, I want to F you. So, hey, at least they're not saying I want to F you and leave, because that is one of the channeled messages in the ghetto bag. And here's the thing, like, they want to sleep with you. Like, they want to sleep with you. It doesn't mean that there's going to come anything of it. That doesn't mean that there isn't. But I think source is bringing this out, saying that if you are on this journey and you're serious to this journey, okay, for those of you that know how serious this journey is, especially for the divine femmes, when you sleep with somebody after you start this journey, you get hella sick if they're not meant for you. Like, hella sick. Okay, like, it's something that just arises. I can't explain why it does, why it happens that way. But source is just pointing out to just be careful, because if this person just wants to get what you got, okay, with your yoni, then the thing is that you're going to get hella sick, and then it's going to feel like you're starting all over again on a part of your journey. And so source is just saying to be careful, be mindful, and stay in your power. Stay in that Leo power. That is being confident and courageous in who you are, understanding that you do not owe anybody anything. Okay, you do not owe anybody anything. It does not matter. If this person buys you the moon, good, fine and dandy. That doesn't mean I'm going to sleep with you. That doesn't mean I'm going to give up my precious yoni for you because you say that I have to. No. And this person might not like that because I think this person is used to getting exactly what they want. And this is the completion of the cycle for you. We have full moon coming out after see it right there? So we have full moon coming out. Again, completion, moon. It's like ending the cycle. You learning to be strong in yourself and being okay with being who you are in this now moment. It's like this person caused an awakening for you in the best possible way, even though it hurt, right? Even though it hurt, it's like they helped you move beyond a part of yourself that maybe you just weren't willing to acknowledge at the time. And that's all of us, right? That's why they call them earth angels. They might not feel like an angel when they come to us. But then after we learn the lesson and we can see the lesson and the truth in the lesson, then we can see, oh, wow, that person really did help me with something that I was not willing to even acknowledge. And I think that's where you have to really just honor yourself in this. And so Source is saying, no matter what happens with this connection, surrendering to it is possibly the best thing that you could do. Let go and let God. And if it's not them, then just knowing that Source has someone who is far better for you, far more aligned with you in the long run, and that's something that's worth having. Girl, you are patos pasados over there. What are you doing? Standing up on my shit. She's all, let me hop off now. She's so cute, guys. She's like the sweetest dog ever. She's so sweet. I love her. She gets along with everybody. She's a goon. She has such character. But yeah, there's just this energy, guys. Just not getting stuck in your head, I think, is the most important thing here, because if this person still has some of that manipulative energy in them, which is very possible. Yes, they want equal give and take, but that doesn't mean that they won't manipulate you to get what they want, right? Sometimes people put on a show. So the truth about this person, as Source is saying, is they might not be there on the journey with you. You may have grown too much for this person, and are you okay with that? Can you survive that? Can you be okay with that? And even if it is this person, can you still be okay with the idea that it might not be them? I think Source is asking you to honor that, because there's something that will help you find a bit of peace in learning that about yourself, learning that you can still be okay if it's not who you wanted it to be. Okay? So this is what I have for you guys. I love you. I hope this helped you out. And I'm sending you out so much light and love, guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. If you guys are interested in a personal reading or helping the channel, support the channel, all of that is down in the description box below. And keep an eye out, guys. I've got so much content coming out. I'm also doing extended readings now if you're interested in following me onto those. Not for this pick a card, but there will be many, many of those coming out in the future. So I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, pile number 4. Holy crap, I was so thirsty. So for those of you that chose the Chariot, what is the truth about this person? Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wow, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. And the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, guys, this person. Well, I'm just going to say this person has brought a lot of romantic frustration into your life. That's for sure. They don't communicate clearly. Sometimes they turn off and they go cold, and it feels like they're neglecting you. So what's the 10 of Cups? This is healing. I needed healing. I needed healing. I always hit that note right, but that's this song like coming through. It's like you needed to heal from something. And what did you need to heal from? Abandonment. You needed to heal from abandonment and past failed relationships. And this person is bringing you up into a leadership position. A leadership position within yourself. And inviting in new love, right? you're overcoming this obstacle. It could be this person offering you love in the long run, but at the end of the day, you've got romantic frustration. You have this like stalemate in a relationship. This is like feeling like you don't belong in this connection. No growth, right? At a crossroads. And this person isn't communicating anything to you. And I feel like you have communicated to this person. With the 9 of Swords here in the upright, this tells me that you have told this person the truth about how you feel. You've told this person the truth about who you are, what it is that you want. You've shown up, you've given them everything. And yet there's still outside forces that are causing this person to not choose you. There's something outside of their control that they just, well, I don't know if it's outside of their control as much as it is that they're not willing to deal with it in this now moment. So they're helping you close the cycle. Fine and dandy. You know, with the Chariot on this is spiritual enlightenment, right? Like learning spiritual enlightenment on the journey. And that's exactly what you're learning. And I feel like you're realizing that the reason that this person goes cold is because that is what you've dealt with all your life. When you didn't give somebody the love that they felt they were entitled to, then they left, right? So maybe you were the one taking care of your parents emotionally, right? That doesn't mean physically or anything, but emotionally. And that's a lot. That's a big burden as a child to take on. And it happens so much. I feel like you were taking care of your parents emotionally, and when you didn't give them that emotional support, like say you needed to just take a break for a minute because shoot, that's a lot, it's weighing on you, then they became cold to you. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I don't know what happened there, guys, but we're just going to go with it. The video turned off, it kicked me out. So anyways, that caused a lot of emotional discord in your life. And what ended up happening, look, we've got the Chariot in the reverse here. You felt spiritually defeated when it came to love. Like you felt like there was nothing good in a situation. You know that this person is trying to deal with something outside of this connection, and it's like you're still trying to help this person solve it. Like give them a... I must be running out of space or something because it just started all over again. Hold on. Okay, guys, we're going to try this again, but I'm just going to say like Source was messing with my camera, starting it and stopping it, starting it and stopping it, starting it and stopping it, starting it and stopping it. And I was sitting here like, why is that? I can't explain it. I don't know what was happening. So the thing is that you want to overcome this. You want to overcome this energy. And I feel like that's the thing. Like you've been in a situation where you were always taking care of everybody and you were trying to help this person overcome something. And they're trying to manipulate you now. I feel like this person goes cold. They ghost you and then they come back in and they expect you to give them everything. And you don't because you're realizing that this person is manipulating you. And it's playing games. Like they're playing games, and what they're teaching you right now, like 444, look at this. We have the 4 of coins on the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor, which is 4, and we have the 4 of wands all right here. It's like they're helping you learn your own inner stability, right? They're helping you learn how to communicate your love. They're helping you learn how to balance your energy. They're helping you see and use your discernment when somebody doesn't have something to offer and when to give somebody a chance that actually has real love for you. Like that's what this person is teaching you. This, you may resonate with one of the other piles. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to force people to go watch it. But if you resonated with 2 piles, it might be worth it to check out the other pile you resonated with. This person is protecting something from you. So I heard a child when I said that too. So this person could have a child that you don't know about. This person could have somebody behind the scenes that you don't know about. This person could have somebody in the scenes that's planning to do the same thing you guys are. There's a lot of emotional situation here, but this person makes you feel all kinds of ways. Like, let me just say, this person makes you feel discombobulated, disconnected. Look at that. Like you don't, like, okay, so it's like almost like you put them on a pedestal and you're not seeing them in the reversed energy. Like you really feel like you're the page coming in dealing with a real emperor here, and they're not a real emperor. They're not even in queen energy. It's like they're in the reversal of their energy, and you're thinking that it's real love. You're thinking it's real love, and this is so they were brought in to help you discern a situation. Like, this was to help you discern what was really going on, what's right for you and what's not right for you. Okay? And there's some kind of legal trial that's connected to this as well. If this is a romantic interest, this person could be married. This is you finding your judgment, realizing the truth. Look, the 3 of Cups coming out in the reverse. Yeah, family. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer. You don't have to be, but this person doesn't respect your boundaries. And I think that's a shocker to you. And I think it hurts a lot because you thought that this person was who you were meant to be with. It like made so much sense. No, this person came to teach you a valuable lesson. What is that lesson? To become a leader in whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Wanted to come out. So it's like spiritually you felt so connected to this person. Look at that. Temperance on the bottom. Spiritually you felt so connected to this person and you really thought that this was real love. And I think you communicated that to them. And it was like they kind of took that as like, oh, this person is going to like let me do whatever I want. And so they offered you nothing. They're like, oh, I have so little to offer you. And you're like, that's okay. And really at the end of the day, it's like you're realizing that you're better than that. Like you're better than this bunk ass offer that they want to give you. I feel like I want to get a few more cards for you guys. I know I didn't do this for anybody else. But I do feel like I want a few more cards for you guys. And I feel like they're making you deal with the fact that certain people have taught you, have treated you certain ways in your entire life. So maybe there's a father here that treated you a certain way, or a grandfather or an uncle who treated you a certain way. And that really, really played with your relationships, right? And so this person is doing that exact same thing, except as sneaky as they want to be. Let me just say, as sneaky, no, not that one, okay. As sneaky as they want to be, they're making it very apparent to you. And that's also showing you how woke you've come on this journey. Exactly. Exactly. What more can I say? They're teaching you how to be an empress. This person is teaching you how to stand firm and nurture yourself. Like, look, you've got the Emperor and the Empress here. You really thought this was a spiritual connection, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. It probably felt like a real connection. But again, the Tower, the House of God coming out on the bottom with judgment, like all these, look at this, the Queen of Cups coming out. It's like you're learning. This person taught you that it's okay not to give your feelings and emotions away. That your justice is learning how to discern good situations from situations that are potentially manipulative. And this person is being manipulative with you. With the Queen of Swords here in the reverse with the Emperor. This is a very manipulative situation. And the reason it's manipulative is because this person is involved with somebody else. And it's like better for them if they can control you because they like you a lot. And they want to be able to control the situation. And I feel like it's forcing you to go into hermit mode and sit in stillness and be present with how you feel about the situation. Let me move this over here. Did not mean to knock all those cards off. I just had to move the camera because I had to see what was going on with my phone. And it's like Source just making it click on, click off. So it's telling me that that's the right thing. Like I'm talking about the right thing. Like I'm talking about what's meant to happen because it's like, it's almost like somebody doesn't want you to know. I think this person doesn't want you to know how they're really trying to treat you in the long run. I think they're hoping that they can just get away with it and that you'll just kind of succumb to them. So holding your integrity and your honor in this connection. If you guys have already slept together, just cut yourself off from this person. Like if you haven't, don't, okay? I know, I said that this could be anybody. It's coming out the way it's coming out. If you're thinking about somebody in general that's not a romantic relationship, you might resonate with one of the other piles. But there's no balance here. Source is saying they're trying to bring in something that is balanced for you. Now, it's interesting because I did get, and yeah, I know you guys can hear the dog, but it's funny because I see the face of a dog here and the face of a cat. You guys could have a spirit animal that's a dog or a cat that's following you, that's guiding you, that you see a lot. Maybe you see a cat all the time, or maybe you see a dog all the time, just for no reason, really. It's just kind of random, like pops up. You're driving around the road and all of a sudden there's a car in front of you with a cat sticker on it. And you're like, what the hell? Like, you see it a lot. Like, it's something that comes up a lot. It's because that's one of your guides. Like, that's one of your spirit animals. They're trying to help show you loyalty and help you connect with your intuition is what's coming through here. But synergy is like, the best way to explain synergy is like the bees pollinate the flowers, and that's why the flowers grow. That's synergistic energy. Without one, there cannot be the other. This is a karmic relationship sent to tie you up, to keep you from embracing your truth, to keep you from embracing and embodying who you are. And it's okay to let go. Like, we'll definitely get some more messages and see what's coming out. But you can't not, you know, it's like this person, maybe if they haven't told you that they're dealing with somebody, they too are dealing with a karmic, but in turn that's making them your karmic, no matter how strong the connection is. Okay, I feel like these two want to come out. Marlene Dietrich. Dress for yourself, not for a lover occasion. So again, taking care of yourself. Look at this fur coat that she's wearing. Like, absolutely absurd, right? Be shining for yourself. Don't worry about other people. Once you have forgiven your lover, get them to reheat the sin. It says it's the friends you call after hours that matter. So I feel like, yeah, this person is definitely trying to get... So temptation is what I really feel with the second line here. And then I feel like just connecting with the people who have really helped you out on the journey is very important for you at this time. They'll help you overcome this. Because I feel like there's definitely a lot of emotion in regards to this. But when you're with this person too, I feel like you deal with a lot of internal stress. And maybe you haven't yet picked up on that stress because it's so much like a family situation, or it's so much like a past situation. And you're not realizing that it's just causing you a lot of mayhem and upset within. Another sign that this is karmic. Source is saying when you release this, then I can bring in something that's more balanced for you. Releasing the past. That's what I just heard. We have Mahatma Gandhi coming out, and he says, where you find life, there is love. Source asking you just to enjoy life. Be present with life, right? Happiness is when you are in harmony with your soul. So this is about finding your soul purpose. Forgiveness is a sign of strength. It is the weak who cannot forgive. So Source telling you no matter what happens with this connection, it's about forgiving the people. Wow, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about that. It's about forgiving the people in the past. I do not know how I'm going to fix this here. You guys are going to see everything, and that's cool. All right, I hope that's better. All right. I was not trying to do that. Just... all kinds, like, you guys, you're reading, they did not want, like, whoever this person is really trying to keep you under wraps for themselves. And so there's something like you need to just kind of like, natural consequences. I said that in another pile. Check that out. I feel like that will mean something to you guys. Very important. We have Yoko Ono, and when she comes out, I always get the sexual energy coming from this card. But she says yes is always the answer. So it's like saying yes to yourself. This is not saying yes to this person. It's saying yes to yourself. It says love is performance art that takes place among the clouds. So you need to get back into your headspace and really determine what it is that you want and not settle for less. And are you settling for less right now, not realizing that you're settling for less? It says love is not a dream. You can remember it if you want to. Coming back to that space of connecting with Source. We have a lot of pink energy coming through here. Heart chakra energy and crown chakra energy. Very important for you guys. Let's get some love oracles out. Source, what will help pile number 4? Okay, I think they want this one. Thank you. And then we'll get some messages from the ghetto bag and we'll be done. And I hope I got everything in the beginning, because shoot, guys, I can't make it up. The whole video is recording just fine. I get to your guys' video and it starts, it stops. It starts, it stops. I feel like this one wants to come out too. And I was like, okay, like that was weird. Nothing else happened this whole video. Nothing. Look, we have this one on the bottom, 37. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. I feel like that's going back to Source saying, what is it that you truly want? and act as if that partner is here. So you want someone that's equal give and take, that cares about you, that wants to see you succeed, whatever it is, right? It's different for everybody, but honoring that. Okay. So what do we have here? I love you. These are powerful words. Number 20, this is saying to say I love you to yourself. Don't be afraid to love yourself. This person may say this to you to continue to manipulate you, to continue to get you to do what they want. And the thing is, the source is saying, like, you got to trust your intuition on here. You are the Empress. This person is in a manipulative energy right now because they've got a lot going on in their lives. It does not mean that they're not meant to be there with you. What it means is that this person is going to do what they want, when they want, how they want, to try and get you to stay in their energy because you got that good juju, my boo. We got number 2, again, 2 coming out together. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving to yourself. Needs to be added on here. Love yourself. Look at all this crown energy coming in here. We have purple, we have pinks. We also have sacral chakra energy here. We have heart chakra and crown chakra, third eye energy coming in here, guys. So you need to connect with your higher, you need to connect with your higher energies. Okay, and then we have number 35, which is 8. It says, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. You need to be loving towards yourself. Being emotional to yourself. Like, I feel like you did communicate to this person how you felt, but I think at the same time, it's like this person just kind of took you, they're like taking your love for granted. Like, that's the reality of the situation coming through here. They want to offer you love so that they can get what they want from the situation. And that's manipulative. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to anybody. At the end of the day, that costs a lot of situations and issues to arise and a lot of arguments. Okay, they want one more. Just one more, source. Just please, one more. Sometimes they'll say one more and they'll pull out a whole handful. And I'm like, are you serious? Hand in the coconut. Yeah, you guys might resonate with one of the other piles. So there's something about this person that you don't want to let go of. Like, you do not want to let go of. They remind, like, I keep getting that. They remind you of somebody in the past. And it's like, you want to control the love that you have in your life. And so you're holding on to the coconut so tightly right now with your hand in there, with the peanut in your hand. And you can't pull your hand out. And you're like, come on, this is the one I want. Source is the one I want. And source is like telling you, let go of the peanut and turn the coconut over. There's a whole handful of peanuts in there that you can't even get to. More fish in the sea, right? I'm obsessed out of codependency. This person is obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you. Like, this energy is like very controlling. It's very manipulative. And I think that they really think that you're going to be there for every aspect of their life, but they're never going to choose you. They're always going to treat you like an option. They don't want to admit that you're doing better than they are. There we go. It comes out, jealousy. They're jealous that you figured out the secret to life, which is cultivating your own happiness. It's not like a huge secret or anything, guys. It's just absurd. Some people really think that you've got it lucky, and you're like, you don't even know how much I had to sacrifice to get here. But because you're so kind and generous, right? You are emperor. You're the Empress. And the 10 of Cups, you're a leader. You're a leader for Empress. And it's like you're in that energy of being kind and giving and loving, and they've never had that before. They never had anything like you before. And it's not to say that, again, it's not to say that they won't be there on the journey, but right now, the truth about this person is they're dealing with somebody else, and they're not ever going to have an opportunity to put you first. Yeah, root chakra. Grounding yourself. It's so important that you stay grounded. And that's why I feel like this is a very sexual connection. And that's why the root chakra is coming out, because you guys have a very sexually charged connection. And it's kind of hard for you to get out of that and back into a space of love and heart-centered energy, because it's either you or this person, you both revert to sex because of fear of connection. Fighting is causing you stress. Yeah, what did I say? Like, this situation is causing you a lot of stress, whether you know that or you don't. Like, I think there's this energy of realizing that this is not really good for you. And so it's like stressing you out more than you realize. It's bringing up a lot of situations from the past. When was the last time you laughed? Like, genuinely laughed. Laughter is healing. And so Source bringing this out, saying it's time for you to laugh, connect with the divine through laughing. Like, I feel like you guys have been fighting your truth and yourself for a long time. And I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty in your journey, because I feel like for you guys, you've been on this journey for a long time. And I feel like why you have your hand in the coconut is because this situation arose, and it was to really help you let go of the past. And not seeing that it was letting go of the past, but rather putting on, oh, there's a reason I was connected with this person. Like, this must be my true love. Like, this must be who I'm meant to be with. Like, you know, and that's the energy that I'm getting here, because it felt so familiar. And Sources is just asking you, like, you've had lifetimes with this type of energy. There's this type of devilish energy that's arising here. And you've had lifetimes with this energy. And it's been manipulating you for so long. And it doesn't mean that this person is not going to wake up to this connection. It doesn't mean that. But at this point in time, this is a karmic connection, right? Anybody can change out of a karmic situation. We can all become loving through karmic situations too, but not everybody is willing to take that journey. And that's what I think Source is saying here. It's like, not everybody is going to be willing to take that journey with you, and you have to be willing to do it for yourself. And this person is bringing up a lot of internal strife and struggle. What can you do to heal that? What can you do to heal yourself in this connection pile for? You know, there's spiritual healing here, but this person makes you feel spiritually defeated. And you're the Empress. Like, you're the strong one here. Even over the Emperor. Like, I know the Emperor is the number 4 card, but at the end of the day, it's like, you're the one connected with Source. You're the one that's nurturing. You're the one that's taking care of things. It's like the Emperor just takes the action, but who do you think he listens to at the end of the day? His Empress. Right? So yeah, you might have a pair on the table, but you're not in pair mode, because the person you're dealing with is too busy dealing with whatever it is that's on the sidelines. Do you really want to be a side chick or a side dude? I mean, I'm sorry. If that's what you choose, that's fine. You get to choose that. If you're like, no, this energy is too connective for me, like, I have to choose this person. Like, I understand. But I'm just saying, like, if things go awry and they never choose you, or they always leave you in limbo because they're dealing with somebody else, and there's a legal situation here, like kids, divorce, something, this could be child support, whatever it is, they're never going to be able to put you first. And as an Empress, don't you deserve to be put first? I mean, it's cool to understand people's situations, but if you choose to be in a loving situation, even if there are kids, there should be some boundaries and lines that say, okay, you know, us together, we deserve to have this space and this time, right? That's what I think is happening here, is that you've like totally lost concept of where you're at and what you're doing. What's up? You're looking all guilty over there for what? Sorry guys, the dog, she's looking at me all guilty. Like, I think she just wants to go out. So just honor your guys' selves right now. Like, honor where you're at. Like, don't let people manipulate you just because they want your energy and they don't know how to cultivate their own. You worked really hard to get where you're at, and you're becoming a leader in the industry, whatever it is that you're doing. So keep doing what it is that you're doing, because you're going to have success at it. Like, and it's going to fulfill you emotionally. Like, you might not think that right now, but I think that once you really get into it and start focusing on yourself, you're going to be like, wow, like, I was so caught up in that connection that I just didn't even notice and realize what it was that I was asking of myself. To self-love, like, that's to love yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't love ourselves, we're going to fall into the first person that comes along, whether they're good for us or bad for us. We're going to completely lose ourselves thinking that this is the soulmate. What was it that Sad Guru said once? He's like, Americans, they have a brand new soulmate every 6 months. I laughed my ass off at that shit. I was like, God, that is so true. We've all done it. Like, it's not like, you know, anybody hasn't done it. It's like, instead of becoming obsessed with a person, why not become obsessed with yourself and let Source bring you your soulmate? Like, whoever that is. Don't even stress about who it's meant to be. Like, you could put anybody's name in there, and at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that they're going to come, and you could just put yourself into a place of just waiting for it. So stop looking for it. And I know this is much easier said than done. You can tell me, Becky, really? How am I supposed to do that? Just constantly practicing. Life is a practice. There is no, oh, if you do this and use this formula, it's going to be good for you. You're going to get over it. You're going to be so good and you're never going to think about anybody like that again. No, like there's no set formula that says that. Like, guys, I meditate twice a day. I practice yoga every day, almost every day. You know, I read tarot. I spend time with source. I spend time with spirit. It's still a process. I've still done the same thing and thought that this said person was my soulmate, thought that said person was my soulmate, thought that said person was my soulmate. And at the end of the day, I'm the one that's left in shambles and hurt and pain. And it's all because I just don't want to surrender and give it to source. And that's what source is saying in this for you guys, pile 4. Like, allow yourselves to surrender and just focus on the one thing that really matters. And that is you. Okay. I love you guys so very much. I'm sending out so much positive light and love to you guys. I know you're going to get there. You guys are amazing individuals. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that wow, I have hiccups. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we see each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.